Good evening, Kishore. Nitin, good evening. Asta, good evening. Send the link in the group and tell everyone to join. Asta. Say class started, Asta. Good evening, Rajesh. Shall we start? Bala, good evening. Thank you, Rajesh. Now look here. Trigonometric identities, if you talk about trigonometric identities, there are three important formulas. Fine. So trigonometric identity formulas are very, very important. With the help of the formulas only, you will be able to solve the questions. Fine. Shall we start? Shall we start the session, or should we wait for some students to join? Huh? Today is Sunday, and Sunday is very popular for buffering. Fine. Now look here. There are three important formulas. First formula is sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. This is first identity formula. Second identity formula, 1 plus tan square theta equal to secant square theta. Third identity formula is 1 plus cot square theta equal to cosecant square theta. So these are exactly three important identity formula. Along with reciprocal, sin theta will be equal to 1 by cos theta and vice versa. Tan theta will be equal to 1 by cot theta and secant theta will be equal to 1 by cos theta. Sin theta equal to 1 by cosecant theta and secant theta will be equal to 1 by cos theta. So this reciprocal along with this identity formulas are there. Fine. Sophia, Masterman, Sharmila, Divya, Monisha, Sai, good evening. Manisha, good evening. Powerson, good evening. Good evening, everyone. So look here. Identity formula I just started. Now only I just wrote the formulas. See, identity formula, see, none of the time they will give you to prove this identity formula. They don't want to waste your time and their time, because proving identity formula is not their target. What is exactly their target is, you have to take the help of identity formula and then you have to prove some questions. This is the most important thing you have to exactly do. Saru, okay, Saru, I hope you might have understood. Sarumati understood, beta. So now look here. So exactly what we are going to do is, we are going to use 1, 2, 3 and this reciprocal part to solve questions. Fine. Now what should be the best way to proceed and how to solve the question? That is the most important thing here. So shall we start doing it? Shall we start doing it? Okay, fine. Now first question based on the identity formula. So I'll just say how to write in the best way for board examination. Rashmi, good morning. Sorry, good evening, Rashmi. How are you, beta? How is your examination preparation going on, Rashmi? Okay, ready, Rashmi? Bala, how was your exam today? Okay, we will start with a very simple question. The first question for today is, they will tell you, prove that 1 minus sin square theta into secant square theta equal to 1. This is exactly Nothing. This question is exactly nothing. Trust me. A very simple, tough ma'am. First time you have went with Olympiad content. I hope you might have understood what level of competition you are needing right now. That was my motive, so that you can understand that the world outside, you need more practice for meeting that world. Fine. Super beta, God bless you. So now look here, 1 minus sine square theta equal to secant square theta. 1 minus sine square theta equal to secant square theta. Come on, let's get back to work. Good morning, Manjula. Good morning. Fine. So 1 minus sine square theta into secant square theta. So what I am doing is, when you have to exactly, let's get back to work, some serious work we are going to do. Ma'am, I am Nafis, I am also attending with Bala. Okay, Nafis and Bala both have given the examinations, I know. So let's see, tomorrow if possible, just I need a very nice feedback about the examination and what level difficulty you faced, because that was the first examination. You have understood that what level is now needed. Janet, good evening. Janet, good evening. Now look here, the most important thing is, shall we start solving now? Now look here, this is the first question, and now which identity formula you are going to use to solve this question? Now first write the identity formula. First identity formula is sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1 plus tan square theta equal to cot square theta, 1 plus cot square theta, secant square theta, and 1 plus cot square theta equal to cosecant square theta. Come on, we have this 3 formula, and they told you to prove that, and this is the most easiest part of it. Yeah, this is not for this is for new session, Rashmi. This is for new session. Now look here, so 1 minus sine square theta. For this one, which trigonometric identity you are going to use? First one, second one, or third one? Which trigonometric identity you are going to use? Come on, tell me. Which one you are going to use? First one, second one, or third one? Check this one. Which one is exactly having sine? Which one is having sine, and which one can give you anything? First thing is that when you see some questions, you have to exactly generate a connectivity. Okay, so once you are exactly generating a connectivity, you will have some idea like, okay, fine, I should do like that, and the question will be ultimately going to be solved. So can you tell me first one? Very good, Divya, first one, super. So now I am going to use the first trigonometric ratio. So now we are going to write that since sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. So now I am going to shift this one that side. If I am going to shift sine square theta that side, it will become cos square theta equal to 1 minus sine square theta. So now look here, is it not identical like this? Can you tell me 1 minus sine square theta here also, 1 minus sine square theta here also, and 1 minus sine square theta is giving cos square theta. So what is the formula of 1 minus sine square theta? Come on, you can do it here, it's not tough. So 1 minus sine square theta formula is cos square theta. 1 minus sine square theta formula is coming what? Cos square theta. Shall we substitute this formula? So now we got this idea, so I'm just going to keep this idea one side because it should not take our center stage. This was the content I wanted to tell you. So we are going to write 1 minus sine square theta equal to cos square theta, and then here secant square theta. Now here I am just going to write that how I have exactly got cos square theta, because intimation is a very important thing. We should not leave something unsettled. We should settle it down. So now look here, it is going to be sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. So 1 minus sine square theta, the moment we will shift this one this side, will become equal to cos square theta. So that is what I have exactly used. So see here, very cleverly I have written the left hand side part, and after writing the left hand side part, I wrote 1 minus sine square theta as cos square theta, and after writing then I told that which trigonometric identity I have used. I have used the first trigonometric identity. And first trigonometric identity is sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1, and then I shifted sin square theta this side, so it became 1 minus sin square theta, and 1 minus sin square theta is cos square theta. And after writing that part, what I am going to do is I am just writing the reciprocal of cos square theta. Reciprocal of cos square theta is secant square theta. So now secant square theta, and now secant square theta, secant square theta, they both are going to cancel each other, and once they will be cancelling, what left? 1. And then you intimate also, because we know that cos theta is reciprocal of secant theta. Cos theta is, I am sorry, I am having a habit of writing like that. It looks cas, but it is exactly cos theta. So cos theta equal to 1 by secant theta. And after that, seriously say it is equal to RHS. And these are the exactly steps you will be needing to solve. Come on, check this one out. Any doubt is coming in between this? Directly intimate me that which part you are feeling still doubt, because here 1 minus sin square theta, 1 minus sin square theta, I used first identity formula. After using first identity formula, 1 minus sin square theta ultimately became cos square theta. Clear cut vision is required. Okay, so clear cut vision means ki now you have understood, not Bala has understood, Bala with Nafisur has understood, because these two children are attending classes together. Very good. Now completely understood. Super Bala. So now look here, cos will become secant. So 1 by secant square theta into secant square theta, cancel 1, and that will be equal to RHS. And believe me, if you will write like this, they can't be able to cut a single mark from you. They will not have a single SS to cut your half mark also. So shall we go for the next question, please? Okay, Saru understood, Janet understood. Now look here, if you have not understood, you can pause the video, see the video one more time, it will be helping you. Maswant understood. Shall we go for the next question? Now this question is yours. Handle the question. Cos square theta 1 plus tan square theta will be equal to what? So this time I am not telling you to prove. I am telling that when cos square theta will be multiplied to 1 plus tan square theta, what answer is exactly going to come? Come on, go for this question and tell what answer is going to come. Divya? That's it, Bala. Bala has given answer 1. Okay, Bala is telling the answer is coming as 1 here. Okay, let's see, is the answer actually 1? Divya understood. I'm just moving out so that you can write the answer. Come on, you can do it here. Easy. Not 1 plus which trigonometric identity formula I should use? Which trigonometric identity formula should I use? Then you will be saying that the second one we can use, because 1 plus tan square theta equal to secant square theta. Directly we can see here 1 plus tan square theta is coming as secant square theta. 1 plus tan square theta is coming as secant square theta. But first what we are going to write? LHS, because we are because we are not proving, we are finding, so LHS is not required. So we are just going to write cos square theta into secant square theta equal to, so now cos square theta into secant square theta. So now how I got cos square theta into secant square theta? Then I will be writing, since we know that 1 plus tan square theta equal to secant square theta is there. So cos square theta will become 1 by secant square theta, and this will become secant square theta. Secant gone, answer is 1. So Bala, your answer is absolutely correct. Ma'am, Nafisu said the answer, ma'am. Wow, Nafis, that was really awesome. That was really awesome, Nafis. I hope you are enjoying the class. We have started with a very easy questions. I'll take you to different level. Where is Nitin? Where are the rest of the children today? None of them are answering. I want a very good level of competition here. Okay. Now let's see. One question is there. This question came in CBSE. Fine. This question is a very, very important question. This question is an old question, and this question already came. Saru, I want you to prove this question, beta. It's a very important question. 1 by 1 plus sine theta, okay, plus 1 by 1 minus sine theta 1 by 1 plus sin theta, 1 by 1 minus sin theta equal to 2 secant square theta. Whichever year CBSE is asking these questions, please kindly do these questions. 2 secant square theta. So that means what? We have to take LHS and we have to prove that LHS equal to RHS. Fine. And we have to prove LHS equal to RHS. Are we ready for proving this one? So now look here. With this, I am telling you one simple method. Don't do big contents. Don't start taking LCM. Don't start taking very complex things. Just cross multiplication is enough. That is cross multiplication. Once you will do, it will be easy. So first work is take LHS. Okay, for these type of questions, first take LHS. When you are taking LHS, I'll write first LHS part. 1 plus sine theta plus 1 minus sine theta. Now, this 1 and this sine theta will multiply. It will become 1 minus sine theta. And this 1 and this 1 will multiply. It will become 1 plus sine theta. Okay, now you know what is the method of cross multiplication. The method of cross multiplication is 1 by cos theta. A by B, C by D is written, then you do one thing, cross. And this means you have to multiply like this. First A will multiply with D, so it will become AD. Now B will multiply with C, so it will become BC. And then B will multiply with D, so it will become BD. So like this multiplication is there, Like this multiplication is there. Like this multiplication is there. So now look here. So that is what I did. This one, I multiplied this one with this. So it came 1 into anything you will multiply with 1. 2 ones are 2 only. Na? So here 1 multiplied with this means 1 minus sine theta. This one multiplied with 1. And now these two will multiply with each other. So 1 plus sine theta into 1 minus sine theta. Come on. Here 1 minus sine theta and plus sine theta. They will kill each other. So now what left with you? 1 plus 1 will become 2. Now denominator section, you see, isn't it reminding you about any identity formula? Come on, tell me, which identity formula it is reminding you about? 1 plus sine theta, 1 minus sine theta. Come on, I want my children to have an analysis about it. Now talk about it. 1 plus sine theta into 1 minus sine theta. Let's see who can grip it so fast and tell the answer. 1 plus sine theta, 1 minus sine theta. 2 secant square theta. Yes, 2 secant square theta will come, Divya, but it will not come so straight, beta. You have to just tell me A plus B into A minus B formula. Identity formula A square minus B square. Yet again, Bala and Janet. Super. So Bala and Janet has told the formula, that is A square minus B square formula. Very good, super. So that means what? Here the simple technique is, here you see, whenever some confusions are coming now and you think that okay, this is belonging to some formula na, take a break and think that isn't it looking like some formula, and once it will be matching with what you are thinking about, then it is going to be correct only na. So now look here, A plus B, here you know the formula, A plus B into A minus B. A plus B into A minus B, it is coming as A square minus B square. In the same way, instead of A plus B, it is not necessary na ki always you will get A plus B and A minus B in mathematics. If you are not getting A plus B, A minus B, that means something similar like that will come. So now here 1 plus sine theta is there and 1 minus sine theta is there. So now look here, instead of A, what is there? 1. Instead of B, what is there? Sine theta. So 1 plus sine theta into 1 minus sine theta. Janet, absolute, yeah, super. So now look here, 1 plus sine theta, 1 minus sine theta. It will become 1 minus sine square theta. Beta, because A square minus B square, A plus B. So look here, plus B minus B, A square B square. 1, this one will become sine square. So 1 minus sine square theta. And very like previous question itself, you have seen one very important thing that, now look here, 1 plus sine theta. If you have problem in analyzing, okay, now look here, there are sometimes in examination na, we are getting stuck. We don't know after this what to do. So there is a two-way out. I'm telling you both the ways out so that you will not be Jabin. Good evening, Jabin. Okay, so if we will be stuck in that way, we have to click some formulas and we have to generate our own ideas also so that we can come out. Okay, we can come out. We should not be exactly in a trap in examination hall. We cannot stay in the trap. Okay, specifically if we are handling good questions. So now here one more formula is there. If you are not able to recognize that it is a plus b, a minus b, chill out, no problem. Then one more formula is there. The formula is कि when you are writing a plus b factor with a minus b, then how you are going to handle? One time you are writing a, along with a minus b you write, means full of this, and then write plus b, and then write a minus b. Fine. So what did I did? One time I took a, along with a I wrote this factor. Now after that I took plus b, and along with plus b I wrote a minus b, and then a square, ab plus ab minus b square. You see this got cancelled. Again you got a square minus b square. Again you got a square minus b square. So you have understood one thing now, कि either you find the factor part of it or directly use identity, you will always be getting a square minus b square. So now we came to know one conclusion we have derived, that is 1 plus sine theta, 1 minus sine theta will become 1 minus sine square theta. Now it's time to check the identity. We know that sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. But here it is coming as 1 minus sine square theta. So we will shift this sine square that side. So cos square theta equal to 1 minus sine square theta. So now 1 minus sine square theta, instead of 1 minus sine square theta we are going to write cos square theta. So it is coming as 2 by cos square theta. And what is the reciprocal of cos? What is the reciprocal of cos? Shreya, good evening beta. What is the reciprocal of cos? And the reciprocal of cos is secant square theta. Remember this part, that is reciprocal of cos theta is secant theta. Reciprocal of cos theta is nothing but secant theta. And that proves your point. And that proves your point. And what was exactly your point is, you had to prove that cbse asked question, you have to prove that 1 plus sine theta plus 1 minus sine theta will be equal to 2 secant square theta. This is what you had to prove. And to prove this one, did you prove secant? Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. And to prove this point, what you did first? First we took this factor. Now after taking that, we did cross multiplication. We actually did what? We did cross multiplication. This part multiplied with this part multiplied with this, and these two parts multiplied with each other. So 1 minus sine theta plus 1 plus sine theta, and these two multiplied with each other, it is coming as 1 minus sine square theta. Absolute Janet, absolute Madhurima, what is the name? Okay, Madhu, absolutely correct beta. So 1 minus sine square theta is coming, and we know 1 minus sine square theta is cos square theta, and reciprocal of cos square theta is secant. So tell me quickly, is it exactly Shirley? Okay Shirley, good evening beta. Now did you understood what you have to do in this question? Come on, quickly tell me. I am not going very fast. I went very slow to explain this point. Did you got this one, how to solve actually? Did you got? Can I move so that you can be able to analyze it nicely? See, this is the most crucial step. This one is the most crucial step. Again and again I am telling. Okay, if you are not knowing 1 plus sine theta into 1 minus sine theta is cos square theta, that means from there only everything will go in dustbin. I am telling you. Your full effort, okay, your full effort will go down. So you have to be exactly very cleverful in attempting that type of questions. Shall we go for the next question, please? Get ready everyone. Get ready everyone. Now look here, this question is quite tricky, but I know you will be able to handle it. Question is, this question came in CBSE 2001. First I started with very old question. Okay, 2001. So this question already came in 2001. Whichever year, whichever question is coming, very old question means in new book you will not be getting that which year they have given the question. So when I am telling you the year, which year they have given the question, you write in the question itself that this year this question came. You know why it will be beneficial? Because CBSE sometimes repeats their question, and you will be having a trend, or you will be having a question booklet. So before examination you will see the trend of CBSE question and you can prepare also. So it will be always advantageous if we are solving the past year questions. Fine. So shall we go for this question? This question came in CBSE 2001. Question is cosecant square theta plus secant square theta equal to cosecant square theta into secant square theta. Come on, how to handle this question? Here they are telling that cosecant square theta plus secant square theta is there, and that what you have to prove equal to cosecant square theta into secant square theta. This is what you have to prove actually here. Shall I do it, or you want to try? You want to try, or shall I do it? You want to try it, or can I help you for solving this? Okay, can I give you a clue? If you need a clue, I am going to give you a clue, because this is CBSE question. If you want a clue, I am going to give you a clue. Come on, think about it. What you can do here? Cosecant square theta. It is cosecant square theta. Everywhere it is cosecant square theta, beta. It is exactly so, Shreya. It is Surly, sorry. Is it Surly I am talking to? Surly, cosecant square theta plus secant square theta equal to cosecant square theta into secant square theta. Manisha, check this question out, beta. Check everyone. Sharu, check this one nicely. Janet, everyone check this. What you have to do? Nitin is not there today. Where is Nitin? Naveen, Nitin, Abin. No problem, beta. No problem. Don't take this one like, you just tell me that if you will not be able to solve, then I'll start solving. Just tell me, are you trying to solve this question? I gave you a clue. Convert them into sine theta and cos theta. In no time you will be getting the answer. It's a really fantastic question with a very simple effort. Okay, Madhu, answer is coming as 1. Beta, here answer is already given, Madhu. Answer, they are telling that you have to prove here LHS equal to RHS. Here what you have to prove is, you have to prove that LHS equal to RHS. LHS equal to RHS. Come on. May I solve? May I try? May I try to solve? Okay, may I solve? Come on, tell me. Then I'll solve it. Fine, look here. This question is nothing. It only need a very, very small effort. Now what small effort it is needing? Just check this one out. I told you na कि when these questions are coming and you don't know anything, then you start from one side. Okay, just listen to me nicely. You start from one side. So just I'm going to start from LHS side. So LHS is exactly coming as okay. So LHS cosecant square theta plus secant square theta equal to what? So cosecant square theta equal to secant square theta I took. Now I told you if you are nothing understanding now, first work is convert that into sine and cos. And you know cosecant exactly is reciprocal of sine. So it will become 1 plus sine square theta. Now secant is exactly reciprocal of cos. So it will become 1 plus cos square theta. And now right here that I know that sine theta is reciprocal of cosecant theta and cos theta is reciprocal of secant theta. So now if you will change their place, it will be giving you the desired answer. If you will change their place, it will give you the desired answer. So the first thing is that the rule is never take panic. Relax. Fine. Relax. If we are unable to solve 1 plus secant square theta plus cosecant square theta. Very nice try, Divya. See, look here. Very nice try, Divya. But shall we do it in the most easiest way, Divya? Because if we are going to do it in that way, it may create problem for us. But that was the first line I have written. See, look here. This was the question, Divya. Now I converted them into sine and cos. Reciprocal of cosecant is 1 by sine. Reciprocal of secant is 1 by cos. So since square is there, so it will become square. Now second step, you see counting steps I am going to use. Counting steps. Now in second step, I am going to multiply this with this and this. I told you na cross multiplication method. So it will become cos square theta. This one will multiply with this sine square theta, and these two will multiply with each other. Okay, this is your second step. Sine square theta into cos square theta. Come on, you can do it. That is my second step. Now third one. Identity formula. Identity formula, the first identity formula says that these two, sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. So I am just going to write there 1. Now what left down? Down left sine square theta into cos square theta. And I am just going to write why I have written here 1. Instead of sine square theta plus cos square theta, suddenly what happened that I wrote here 1. Let's see. Ratio 1 by sine square theta and cos square theta, absolute ratio. Now you got the correct nerve of it. So 1 by sine square theta, cos square theta is there, and we are just going to write now why we have written this equal to 1. Because we know that our first identity formula gave us the assess that this equal to 1. Now only one last shot you have to play. That means this is the winning shot. The winning shot is, you know that sine 1 by sine square theta is, again go for reciprocal. It will become cosecant square theta, and 1 by cos theta is secant square theta. And then say that we know the reciprocal part of it. Why we are going to take bother? We are not going to be bothered about it. So sine theta is 1 by cosecant theta, we know that, and 1 by cos theta is equal to secant theta. And because of that, and this will be giving you the RHS. Solved. Okay. I am going to explain the last steps, Cypriya. I am going to explain the last step, beta. Now look here, counting how many steps I have used. First one is the question itself, Sai. Then what I did is I converted cos square theta, beta, because reciprocal part was there, Sai. Remember this section, beta. Reciprocal part is there. So I told you na, with identity formula, I gave you reciprocal. So with identity formula, since I gave you reciprocal, so I just wrote the reciprocal part of it, that 1 by cosecant square theta is nothing but 1 by sine square theta. Okay. So this is what? Sine theta is 1 by cosecant theta. and then secant square theta is 1 by cos square theta. Then beta cross multiplication done, and then this two will multiply with each other. Now beta cos square theta plus sin square theta. I gave you 3 identity formula. I was waiting, Nitin. So I gave you 3 identity formula. In that the first identity formula was sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. Now that formula I have used. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is nothing but 1. So once you have written that one equal to 1, now what left beta? Denominator is having multiplication. Sin square theta into cos square theta. Denominator is having multiplication. Now absolutely Madhu. So now just take the reciprocal of it and it is coming equal to RHS. I hope you might have understood. Sai, understood this one beta? Cos theta is equal to 1 by cosecant theta. 1 by cos theta is secant theta. Beta reciprocal. Take the reciprocal of 1 by sin theta is cosecant square theta. 1 by cos theta is secant theta. 1 by cos theta is secant theta. Come on, quickly tell. Understood? And this question came in 2001 in cbse. It's a very old question. And I think it might give you. So I understood now. Okay, fine. Shall we go back to next question, please? Okay, super. Okay, Putin. I'll take 12th integration. Don't worry. 12th integration, I told you na Putin, it is there. It is there in the integration, it is there. Fine. It is there in the channel, but if you are saying, fine, I'll consider that. Next question is secant square theta plus cosecant square theta equal to tan theta plus cot theta. Now we have to prove this one. Okay, MCQ also I'll give. Don't worry. MCQ also I will give. Don't worry. This is exemplar question. Okay. NCERT exemplar. Now exemplar questions are as important as any other questions. Fine. So NCERT exemplar questions are very important also. So shall we start solving this question? Okay, probability का कुछ videos missing है Putin. I think second part missing है अभी because examinations were there, so I didn't took the final part of it. After I think this week I am going to cover it up, Putin. Don't worry, Putin. I am going to cover up everything. Whatever is missing now, I'll cover it up. Whatever part is missing, I'll cover it up. Don't worry. Now go for this question. How to attend this question? Secant square theta plus cosecant square theta. And answer is coming as tan theta plus cot theta. How can it be possible that secant square theta... Okay, no problem. It's my duty only. Don't worry about it. Whatever classes, whatever is there, Putin, you can ask me. I will tell you about everything. Like integration part is there, probability section. Whichever section you want me to improve, I'll 100% do it. Okay? Secant square theta plus cos square theta, and suddenly they are telling you to prove equal to RHS, and RHS part is coming as tan theta plus cot theta. That means what else you can do, and that is also not in root. Okay, Putin, I don't know. It's not with me. LHS, secant square theta secant square theta plus cosecant square theta is there. Fine. So now we have to convert. Any idea? Any idea? Janet, Asta, Divya, Saru, any idea beta what we should do so that we can convert this in tan? Can you think? Just tell me what we are going to use. Just give me an idea, because right now I'm also running short of ideas and I'm just wanting you to tell me what I should take the first step. It's a very simple one, but definitely sometimes when these type of questions are coming, we are exactly losing the grip of understanding part will become difficult, because see here, this side trigonometric ratios are coming as secant square theta and cosecant square theta, and that side is coming as tan theta and cot theta. That is actually different. Okay, so now what else we are going to do here? Then I tell anything. Let's see. Janet, reciprocal or complementary? No. Janet, don't go for reciprocal and complementary. They both will make the things complex, Janet. Any other thing, Janet, think about. Any other thing. Do you create a connectivity with identity formulas, trigonometric formulas now? Identity formulas are there. Better just go through with this formula, identity formulas. In the identity formula, answer is there. In the identity formula, answer is there. Come on. Secant square theta minus tan square theta. Yes, Putin, you are absolutely correct. But Putin, we are not going to use secant square theta minus tan square theta. We are going to use this formula only. Correct only. But formula wise we are going to use. Now look here. Exactly what is given here. Identity formula use. First identity formula is sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. Second identity formula is 1 plus tan square theta equal to secant square theta. Third identity formula is 1 plus cot square theta equal to cosecant square theta. So now tell me which identity formula should I use? Nitin ma'am, so can you give a short explanation of identities? Beta, three identities formulas are there, Nitin. The first identity formula is sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. The second identity formula is 1 plus tan square theta equal to secant square theta. And the third identity formula is 1 plus cos square theta equal to 1 plus cot square theta equal to cosecant square theta. So these are the three identity formula, Nitin. And based on this identity formula only, you have to exactly prove the questions like this. Okay, now the first part of the question, Nitin, what is exactly given is, see this side is LHS side. In LHS side, what is given is root under secant square theta plus cosecant square theta is there. Now what else you can do here? So now secant square theta plus cosecant square theta is there. We don't know the formulas exactly. But when we see identity, we will see one very important thing there, that in identity, secant square theta is 1 plus tan square theta. Secant square theta is 1 plus tan square theta. So first work is I am planning to replace secant square theta. So now my first target is to replace secant square theta. An identity formula gives me assess. It is telling that secant square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. So I am getting 1 plus tan square theta. Janet already told. Now cosecant square theta. Now the another identity formula, that is the third formula, it is telling me that cosecant square theta is 1 plus cot square theta. So instead of cosecant square theta, I am going to write 1 plus cot square theta. And with very brave effort, we can write that why we have used the formula, why we have converted, why we have exactly taken secant square theta as tan square theta, 1 plus tan square theta, and cosecant square theta as 1 plus cot square theta. This we have converted and this we have converted by using identity formula. So identity formula says that 1 plus tan square theta is secant square theta. Since we know that 1 plus tan square theta is secant square theta and 1 plus cot square theta is exactly equal to cosecant square theta. So this is exactly the formula part only. Now listen, after this we don't know, but after this only story starts. Tan square theta plus cot square theta. Now 1 plus 1 will become 2. But you will say that, ki ma'am, here tan square theta plus cot square theta is there. Very good, Ritu. Ma'am, isn't it coming in term to Rishu, I'm just teaching the new session children with a previous trigonometry idea, that is application of trigonometry, that is height and distance related to that questions. Beta, it is there in the channel. You go to playlist, very important question for 2022 examination I have solved and given in the playlist. Okay, you just have to see the questions and just have to go through that questions. It will 100% help you, beta. 100%. And final session revisions, that questions will be coming now. So like night 8 to 9 every night, 7 to 8 or 8 to 9, this is the timing. And morning 6 to 7, 6:40 to 7:30 is the timing. So in that timing only live classes, you will be seeing the most important questions of coming 2022 examination. Okay. So now look at tan square theta plus cot square theta plus 2 is there. So now what else we can do here? See, look here. If somebody will be telling you this one, 2 is there. Now in this 2, I multiplied tan theta and I multiplied cot theta on my own. Is there creating any change? Is it creating any change? Now look here. What did I did is, I multiplied tan theta and cot theta on my own. Then you will say, ma'am, suddenly how you can do that in this 2, how can you multiply tan theta and cot theta? Because how, from where you brought this tan theta and cot theta? Then I'll tell you one thing, tan theta and cot theta, they both are complementary of each other. Yes, root and square will cancel, Mashwant, but in only one condition root and square will cancel, beta. In only one condition it will be cancelled, but you will, when you will convert it into whole square. Okay, so for converting that into whole square, I am telling you the strategy. So what strategy you are going to put? Here, instead of 2, what I am doing is, tan square theta plus cot square theta plus 2. Instead of this 2, what I am doing is, I am multiplying this 2 with tan theta and cot theta. Then you will be asking, why ma'am you have multiplied with tan theta and cot theta? Everyone knows that tan theta and cot theta are reciprocal of each other. Tan theta and cot theta are reciprocal of each other. So now if you will multiply tan theta with cot theta, so cot theta is nothing but 1 by tan theta. Cot theta is reciprocal of tan theta, na? So they will cancel and again answer will become 1. So only tan theta into cot theta is nothing but 1. Tan theta into cot theta is nothing but 1. So only for our convenience, what we have done, we multiplied tan theta and we multiplied cot theta. When you will solve it, it will be 1 only. Okay, because cot theta is reciprocal of tan theta, and then tan theta and tan theta will cancel, again you will be getting 2. So for our convenience, what we have done here, beta, for our convenience, we multiplied tan theta and cot theta. So when we multiply tan theta and cot theta, it is coming in the formula a square plus b square plus 2ab. So it will become a plus b whole square. Now Mashwant, your step is absolutely correct, beta. Now we can go for it. Root and square will cancel and it will give you tan theta plus cot theta. Root and square will cancel and it will give you tan theta plus cot theta. So this is what they told us to prove now, and this is NCERT exemplar question. This is one of a very, very important question. What we did actually, we did not did any big work here. We just took this part, first converted secant square theta as 1 plus tan square theta, and then cosecant square theta as 1 plus cot square theta. Which formula we used? Identity formula we used. After using identity formula, tan square theta as it is written, cot square theta as it is written. 1 plus 1 added, it became 2. Now in 2 I multiplied tan theta and cot theta, because I know very well tan theta into cot theta is nothing but 1, because cot theta is nothing but 1 by tan theta. Tan and tan will cancel, 1 will come. Then you will ask, if you are knowing that, hi Harsh, If you are knowing that, ma'am, ki tan theta into cot theta comes 1, then why you multiplied it? I multiplied it because in the RHS section, it is written tan theta plus cot theta. And until and unless you will not convert it into a whole square, you will not be able to cancel root. Listen to me, until and unless you will not be converting it into a whole square, you will not be able to prove it. So that's what only I have done, tan theta plus cot theta whole square, then square and root will cancel and this will become equal to RHS. Harsh, good evening beta. Proved. I hope you might have understood this one. Now shall we go for next question? Shall we go for next question? Identity seems to be easy, but what formula to implement? Putin, you are the best friend, na? You are the best friend. So you should go and ask. You should go and ask. Very good, beta. Very good. Yes, when state and central election will be there, na, that day I will be, as an Indian citizen, I will vote for the most eligible person. Huh? Till then I cannot decide. Sine to the power 4 theta minus cos to the power 4 theta plus 1, sine to the power 4 theta minus cos to the power 4 theta plus 1 into cosecant square theta will be equal to 1. It will be equal to what? This is 2-mark question. So you have to find after solving what answer you are going to get. After solving, correct, trust me. Then always Doraemon will be getting the correct, Rashmi. Okay, come on, go for this question. What answer we are expecting here? Sine to the power 4 theta minus cos to the power 4 theta plus 1. What answer we are expecting here? Come on, tell the answer here. Go for this question, beta. What answer will be coming? Sine to the power 4 theta minus cos to the power 4 theta plus 1 into cosecant square theta will be equal to what? What answer we are expecting here? Anyone solve and say? One simple method, can I tell you? One simple method, can I tell you? That simple method will solve the question and give you the answer in no time. What answer? What answer? Think about it. What answer? Bala, Nafis, where are you all? Nitin. Okay, can I solve this? I think I only have to solve this. Now look here. in this question, I'm going to just write, you know, sine square theta is there. So first what we are going to do is, we will take square theta inside. So I split 4 as 2 inside, 2 outside. Because you know now, if you are writing x square square, means it is nothing but x to the power 4. Because this 2 will multiply. So if somebody will be giving you x to the power 4, then you can split it as x square. Okay. Minus cos square theta whole square. So sin square theta whole square minus cos square theta whole square. So beta 4 I split as 2. So now it is coming in the formula a square minus b square. And you know what is the value of a square minus b square? You can write it as sin square theta plus cos square theta. Outside cosecant square theta is there. So now sin square theta, it is coming as, look here very nicely, you see this whole square and this whole square. It is just coming as a square minus b square. Whatever is a, we don't know. A is exactly sin square theta. So it will come as a plus b into a minus b. A plus b into a minus b. So here also it will become sin square theta plus cos square theta and sin square theta minus cos square theta plus 1. Okay, and then sin square theta plus cos square theta, this one will come in multiplication, and then here outside cosecant theta will be there. Then outside what will be there? Cosecant theta will be there. So it is exactly going to come as cosecant square theta. Fine. Now here sin square theta plus cos square theta is nothing but 1. We know identity formula. According to identity formula, good evening Deepak, sin square theta plus cos square theta will be equal to 1 by using identity. So what we are exactly going to get here is sin square theta minus cos square theta plus 1, and here it is coming as cosecant square theta. Now in the question part, if you are saying that you have to solve it and you have to get some value. Okay, you have to solve and you have to get some value. To get some value, exactly what we have done is we brought till here. Simple method is 4 I split as 2, and then it is coming in the formula a square minus b square. We know a square minus b square formula is a plus b, a minus b. But what is a here? A is sin square theta. What is b here? B is cos square theta. So a plus b, a minus b, come on. A sin square theta plus cos square theta, by identity formula, we know that sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. So we wrote this one. And then sin square theta minus cos square theta, because that part will become 1. Now only this section plus 1 is left. Now in the question section, cos square theta is there, and here sin square, cosecant square theta is there, here sin and cos is there. That means something we have to change. So now one small work I am doing, and that small work is, I am just writing 1 first, and then I am writing cos square theta. Now you know one small change I have done. I shifted 1 first. So it is now looking as 1 minus cos square theta. What is the formula for 1 minus cos square theta? Cosecant square theta, you leave it as it is. Okay. Now 1 minus cosecant square theta, cos square theta will become sin square theta. So sin square theta already there, and this one will be again sin square theta. So sin square theta, this is cosecant square theta. It will become 2 sin square theta. So 2 sin square theta into cosecant square theta. And you know very well that sin square theta is nothing but 2 by cosecant square theta, reciprocal of it, cosecant square theta. So 2 by cosecant square theta into cosecant square theta. Story over for cosecant. Answer is coming as 2. Answer is coming as 2. Divya, absolutely correct. Now I hope you might have understood what and all we have to do here, Divya. So exactly better like this only we have to solve the question, right? So what we have done here is, when these type of questions are coming, rather than making it complex, Literally, I don't know what is ice bucket challenge, Putin. So now sine square theta whole square and then cos, so it will come as sine square theta plus cos square theta, sine square theta minus cos square theta plus 1. So now sine square theta plus cos square theta will become 1. So this is left plus 1. Now I did what? Plus 1 minus sine square theta. I just shuffled it up. Plus 1 minus sine square theta, cos square theta. And you know that 1 minus cos square theta. This I have used what? Identity formula again. What? Sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. So if you will shift this one that side, so it will come as sine square theta equal to 1 minus cos square theta. Come on. So it is again coming as, so this part is coming as sine square theta, it will become 2 sine square theta. And then we know reciprocal of sine square theta, sine theta reciprocal is 1 by cosecant theta. Sine theta reciprocal is 1 by cosecant theta, and that part answer is coming. Maruti, good evening. Fine. Okay, so I'm just going to keep it till here. I hope you might have understood. Come on, quickly tell me these questions what we have done today. Just practice these questions nicely, because we have done CBSE and NCERT exemplar questions today. So second level, I think tomorrow, if you will say, I will keep class again tomorrow evening, so that you can understand trigonometric identity in much better way. Fine. Fine. So I'm just going to keep it till here, huh? Bye everyone. Good night. Okay. If you will say, tomorrow also I'll keep the class and I'll teach. Okay, beta. Bye everyone. Practice these questions first, huh?